We're now down to the final 4 teams in the NFL, so it's now time to bring the reinforcements. The big dogs, Derrick Brooks, Eric Allen. And guys, what we want you to do is to make your arguments as to why a particular team should be going to the Super Bowl.
Right.
EA, I'm going to start with you, and it has nothing to do with the fact that you went to Arizona State. Okay?
Always.
Okay? The Jets go to the Super Bowl if.
And again, when you talk about Jets, they need to defensively make big plays on 3rd and long. Big Ben does an outstanding job of extending the play, getting outside the pocket, finding Wallace down the field. So the Jets, not like yesterday, giving Tom Brady 8 seconds to throw the ball, they better not in that situation. They better make sure on 3rd and long they really do a great job of collapsing the pocket this time, because Big Ben can and will get out the pocket to extend the play.
So, Derrick, for you, Steelers go to the Super Bowl if.
The Steelers go if they shut down the Jets running game and make Mark Sanchez beat you. The Steelers already have a strong run defense. They've led the NFL for God knows how long in rush defense. But to me, by making Mark Sanchez beat you, Dick LeBeau can now go into his bowl of treats and dial up zone blitzes from God knows where to create pressure and get out to Sanchez. And the fact that Troy Polamalu now will be part of that process in the bowl dialing up these blitzes, to me, if they stop the run game, force Sanchez to beat you, they have a good chance of going.
Well, who's going to cover Holmes? I mean, Holmes is making big plays on the sideline. You know,
and you're not coming out of retirement either.
No, I'm not. So, again, I understand about making Sanchez beat you. Regular season, maybe, but in the playoffs, Sanchez has been money. Sanchez has won 4 playoff games, so I think that's going to be a little more difficult than people may think.
But, again, this Pittsburgh defense is not the Colts, it's not the Patriots. He won't have time to look out there and find Holmes and Edwards outside. They're going to create some pressure on Sanchez, believe me.
All
right. So that you're satisfied with that?
I'm cool. I just want to test the theory out.
All right, so that's in the AFC. Now let's turn over to the NFC. The Packers go to the Super Bowl if.
Again, you got to make Cutler make those crazy throws. I mean, everybody, a Bears fan, just thinking right now, Cutler's going to have one of those games. He's going to have one of those games. And the Packers are just the team to do that, because you got guys who pick the ball off. You got the last 2, probably, defensive MVPs in the National Football League. One last year, Charles Woodson, probably this year, Clay Matthews. You got an outstanding corner play for this Packers football team. They will pressure this football team into making Cutler throw those tight throws, and they're going to capitalize. They're going to pick a couple, take 1 or 2 to the house. Obviously, Cutler hasn't had that big blow-up game, but he is due for one, and the Packers understand that and know that.
All right, Derrick, so the Bears go to the Super Bowl if.
If their defense get out to Rodgers, make Rodgers do all the same things you want Cutler to do. The Bears got to create pressure with their front four, therefore they can stay in coverage and do what they do best. That's play zone defense. They understand the spacing of a zone defense, playing cover 2, some 3 looks, some 3 press bail looks, and it all stands on what the front four is able to do. Last time they played each other, they got out to Rodgers. They created that pressure, and they held them to 10 points. Therefore, I believe Rodgers will be the guy that folds under pressure, and Chicago will find a way to get a win.
Did you see that game this week with Rodgers? There's no pressure in Rodgers. But get outside the pocket, make it happen.
That
Great
was
throws.
In a dome, no condition.
He put on the clinic, though.
He's a Green Bay Packer. They're not worried about playing inside or outside.
Last time they played, only scored 10 points. And that was outside, but it was at Lambeau. This time it's at Chicago.
It's going to be an outstanding game, but when you talk about making Green Bay Packers fold, I don't think they're going to fold.
All right, guys, I want your predictions here. Who do you think is going to the Super Bowl and who's going to win it?
I think it's going to be Green Bay and the Steelers, and eventually I think the Steelers defense wins this football game. I'm really on board right now with both these football teams, Green Bay and Steelers.
For me, I'm going to agree with you with the Steelers, but I'm going to pick Chicago coming out of the NFC. And I'm going for an upset. I think Chicago find a way to win the Super Bowl.
That cover 2, just because you ran cover 2, that's fine. I'm going cover 2 all the way to the bank.
What happened to the love for the Jets? They're guaranteeing another win.
Listen, man, the Jets are a nice story. They're great. But you know what? The Steelers play great defense, and they are intense. They're going to bring that heat.
Right, we didn't say it was going to be easy beating the Jets.
Right.
It's going to be a tough game, but I just don't know how much emotionally can they get over beating the Patriots and get it up for the Steelers.
Good point.
All right, guys, good stuff. Derrick, EA, thanks.
All right.